We'll be heading there in around a month's time. This is where the build-up starts. As Os is in conversation here with Van der Hoorn. And of course, Adam, they'll be knowing exactly what's happening behind. They'll hear it all. They go on to the Bourliquet. I suppose the conversation could be anything, but there's no doubt they'll be disappointed at what's happening behind.
They will be disappointed at what's happening behind, but there's nothing they can really do about it, is it? It's just, it is what it is right now, and you know, you've got to be in the right position. You've got to stay alert. You've got to, you know, make sure, it sounds ridiculous, eating and drinking. I think that's Affini finally done his job. That's going back for Jumbo-Visma on the right-hand side now. You can see the three riders from Ineos on the left, a couple of riders, but the way these guys are riding, I mean,
wow.
This is the point where Van der Poel attacked a couple of years ago, but
that's clever. They've left the gap. They've left the gap, and they've made sure that everybody has to follow. Mohoric tries to come across.
Wellens.
UAE are there as well. Looks like Tim Wellens, doesn't it? And Soudal Quickstep had a rider up to the front who looked like it might have been Ballerini, but Tish Benoot is being helped up by Verhooydonk here. And Mohoric is making sure he has to try and hang on. There's Jan Tratnik, who performed brilliantly yesterday. And Peter Sagan, a former winner of this race, shows himself as the last dance begins.
I don't think that is Wellens that's got across on the back there. I might be wrong, but it's definitely a UAE rider. But just look at them. I mean, the last thing they want to do there is just go into him. And Tish Benoot really pushing on, but Sagan not quite made that gap yet. But I mean, they are destroying it. This whole team is on another level right now. There's only not even a handful of riders that are able to follow. But look at Os just accelerating over the top, making sure that he gets over the top so he can just have that breather before Tish Benoot. Tratnik
his
joins
teammate
him.
Gets there. Of course, his teammate Peter Sagan, and this is where being in that morning break could help. It is Tim Wellens, by the way, just about, we think, left-hand side. But he did look a little more laboured than he usually does when he was coming across there. The style was certainly different. No wonder. Even Michał Kwiatkowski can't hang on here. Kwiatkowski out the back then, and it's not an enjoyable Brussels-Kuurne debut for him so far. It's not a good weekend for Ineos, is it?
Nope.
Ineos had the bad news yesterday of a fractured left elbow for Ben
De Lee,
Turner.
De Lee.
Now then, De Lee out the back.